My whole worldview flipped upside down, and I realized I'm one of the world's wealthiest people. And what am I going to do about that? I grew up in New Jersey. My mom was a single mother of 3 working minimum wage job. We struggled. And my whole life I was like, why did I get the crap end of the stick? Like, how did I end up being poor? I got really involved in this youth group, and they were doing community service, and they raised money to go to Panama. I met kids that didn't have access to clean drinking water, hospitals, schools. My whole worldview flipped upside down, and I realized even though my family struggles to make ends meet here, I'm one of the world's wealthiest people, and what am I going to do about that? My first job out of college, I was actually placed in Liberia, one of the most vulnerable or poorest countries on the planet. There would be kids selling, wheelbarrows of handmade soap or used clothes or buckets of water on their head. And I made friends with some of these kids, and I asked them if they could have anything in the entire world, what would it be? And over again, these kids would just say they wanted to go to school. And as a means to help them with their biggest dream, More Than Me responded. I remember when I was first starting the organization, I was worried, where are we going to get the funding? Or, I don't have this big fancy degree from an Ivy League college. My best friend gave me the best advice I ever got, and he said, get over yourself. It's not about you. Our message is about living for something so much more than yourself. We really firmly believe that life is found in giving life away. When you're using your life to do good for the world or to help make the world a better place, you actually find life in that, in living for something bigger than just you. Not everybody is going to be able to go to Liberia, and probably shouldn't go, but bigger than that, it's about loving the person that's right next to you. That's what More Than Me is really about. My name is Katie Myler, and I started More Than Me, and I am a global citizen.